one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Williams passes to Nowitzki. Here's Matthews. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Jazz have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Freak. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Parsons up top. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And it's Jeter missing. Gobert dishes to Hood. Out to Favors. Jazz passing it around. Hood the pass to Jeter. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. No good on the three.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Williams attacking. He kicks it to Nowitzki. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. And that ties it up.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Here's Jeter. He's got 5. Favors with the screen. Jeter kicks to Favors. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Matthews. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And Hayward gets it to go.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Williams looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Pachulia. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Jeter dishes to Favors. Feeds to Jeter. Traps in the tray. Freak's got 8 points.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Williams passes to Parsons. Back to Williams. Kicks to Pachulia. Here's Nowitzki. That one rolling around and rims out.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Hood. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Darren Williams.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 6. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Jumps up, and Freak throws it down.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment are the Dallas Mavericks dancers. Give it up!
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Barea comes in for Deron Williams. Burks, he's checked in for Utah. And here are the Mavericks now. 11-point game. The dish to Barea. Passes it to McGee. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist.
Yeah, just used his strength there to get the post position without much fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think he's got to do a much better job next time of just bodying up. Get some muscle into him.
Now here's Freak. He's got 13. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Jeter after Wesley Matthews score. The shot from 20 feet away. And there it is again. Nice make there from Freak. Freak's got 15 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Barea kicks to Nowitzki. Matthews left side. Pass to Barea. Clock at 6. His three-pointers off the mark. Utah leading by 9. Here's Freak. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 17 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
There's the screen. Here's Barea. Another miss by Barea.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Barea after Alec Burks' score. Lets a floater go. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Nowitzki. And Gary Neal subbed in for Wesley Matthews. And Utah also making a switch. Max checked in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Barea. Burks with the double team. Just 5 on the clock. And Neal kicks to Parsons. Hits it from three-point range. Parsons got 6.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Now, Freak. He's got 17. Back to Favors. He feeds it to Burks. Nice ball movement by Utah. Such a wide open look. And that's 20 points for Freak.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Mavericks trail by 15. Now here's Barea. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Jeter. The feed now to Favors. To the middle. And Freak throws it down.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing. Spacing.
Give it up!
There's a screen. Parsons outside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Jazz. Good on the second free throw. Utah comes into this one after the win against the 76ers.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, it's all about the results, right? And if you can limit open looks, sometimes you can get into an opponent's head. So even when they do spring free, they lack the confidence or at least are distracted and aren't able to knock those shots down.
Here's Barea after Gordon Hayward's bucket. On its way from Neal for 2. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Freak with it. He's got 24. This one for 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
13 feet away, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Burks has got his second bucket of the night. Mavericks trail by 16. Here's Neal. 12 points his last outing. Pass to Barea. McGee a screen. Barea kicks to Powell. And it's Dallas with another.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Utah leading by 14. Dishes it to Burks. Now the pass to Jeter. High post try, and again it's Utah.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Parsons dishes to Powell. And now running it up the court, Mack pushing it up. And that one's good.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's Neal. Puts up a 3. And Dirk Nowitzki still remembers the Mavs 2011 championship. He said he'd...
that 11th season, I'll never forget.
Once definitely not enough for Dirk. Mavericks trail by 18, and so in the game for the Jazz. Jeter, he's in at the point. Down low, it's Hayward and Favors. Exum is out there with Alec Burks. And stolen by Hayward. Fast break, here come the Jazz. And here we go. And it's Exum, that time on the assist by Freak. Freak's got his 5th assist in this one. Dallas has gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He had 40 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy. You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every
of 2 attempts.
And as they continue to just dominate, can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You could feel it. You can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Outside Williams. Can they get it? And the shot no good, a bit short.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Favors sets the pick for Burks. To the paint. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Shelvin Max checked in for Dante Exum. The Jazz have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And that one falls for Favors. Dallas has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Parsons attacking. Here's McGee.
And do it. Stay down. Stay down. 2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shots.
That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Parsons attacking to the middle. They need this one. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 5.
The Jazz with the timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from 3-point land in the last 10. The Jazz, number 1.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
And it's Utah's ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And Favors kicks to Jeter. There's the bucket. Good. Freak's got 33 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Williams can't get it to go.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Burks. 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
The first one falls. And Burks hits 2 free throws.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Hayward can't hit.
Oh, it was a nice gamble, Kevin, but he just couldn't get it to go in.
Williams with the ball. Out defended by Freak. And Neal kicks to Williams. They grab their own miss. Nowitzki, no good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
Nowitzki a screen. Nowitzki sets a screen for Parsons. 9 feet out. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Parsons got 9 points.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Get the ball inside.
Jeter the pass to Matt. He dishes it to Favors. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. And that one's good.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammates. Terrific pass.
Dallas has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. From 12 feet out. Williams missing again.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. Sinks the triple. Freak's got 10 points now just in this quarter. 7 seconds left in the first half. Here's Nowitzki. No good on that last second attempt there. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Jazz running away with it. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Wow, really that many points? Yes, it is when you say so. I'm not really concerned with my points or how I'm getting. Start counting points now. The rest of the game.
Well done. Thunder up, Kevin.
Thank you so much. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews out there with Darren Williams, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot, manning the middle. 6 to shoot. Hayward goes in.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here is Dallas. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Yeah, no splits here, partner. One team will have bragging rights, and a win tonight is the first step.
Count the bucket.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Gobert with a screen on Williams. Jeter kicks to Gobert. Matthews with the steal. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Jeter gets the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And here is Williams. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And Hayward with the stuff.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Hood dishes to Jeter. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Jeter the pass to Gobert. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Barea comes in for Williams.
J.J. Barea.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now here's Barea. He's tightly guarded. That's a 2 from Matthews. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got 5 assists in the game.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Pachulia with the steal. On its way from Parsons for 2. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Utah with the ball. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Now Barea. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. That's good. Hood's got 9.
That would be 4 in a row for them now, as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Barea kicks to Powell. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Powell's got his second basket of the night. Here's Jeter. He has 38 in the game. Outside Favors. He kicks it to Hood. Out left to the wing. To the middle. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. The Jazz have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third.
Move the ball.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Now here's Freak, guarded by Barea. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists tonight.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Barea dishes to Nowitzki. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Nowitzki's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line. And they found a way to do it here in the second half.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, It's really smooth.
And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now here's Freak, and he's got 41. Work kicks to Jeter. And again, it's Utah.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Utah out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And here are the Jazz now. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Jeter, he's in at shooting guard. Lyles out there with Wither. Then there's Burke, and it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. Mavericks shooting here about 46% for the game. They double him with Freak. Nowitzki right side. Here's Mesri. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Freak with it.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
And again, it's Utah.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Over to the wing. They set the pick from deep. Neal. Utah with the rebound. Freak's got his 6th rebound on the night. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
What a stellar outing in this one for Freak. He's got 45 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of 3-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Here's Lyles. No good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. In the corner, it's Harris. The 3-pointer is right on target.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Freak. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Freak's got 49 points in the game. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And it's Harris off the drive to the wing on the left. There's the screen. Neal's shot is off.
He is just really almost playing for the other.
Oh!
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Feeds it to Nowitzki. And he gets the bucket. Nowitzki's got 4 this quarter.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And that one's good. 53 points for Freak.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. And here's Neal outside. No good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And a wide open look for Freak. Off target from 3-point range. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Nowitzki a screen. Shot off the pick. Neal's shot is off.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Looking to get back on track here. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
Okay.
Shots.
First one falls for him. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Then for the Jazz, Shelvin Mack comes in for Freak, and it's Dante Exum in for Burke. Jazz making a switch here. Jeter's checked in. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Kicks to Exum. There's the dish to Jeter. From the arc. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barea. Passes to Powell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Powell's got 10 points in just the second half. Now here's Freak, guarded by Barea. And here's Exum. Now Freak, count that one. Freak's got 55.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Barea. The rebound by Withy.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
There's the screen. Barea, the pass to Pachulia. That's tipped. Here's Mack. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Pachulia, and that one's good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Good. Freak's got 60.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Barea. Pass to Pachulia. No one near him. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. To the inside. Withy makes it off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now the feed to Parsons. The three-pointer, no good. Utah's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Mack dishes to Jeter. He feeds it to Mack. There's the screen. No good. In and out, off the rim. Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Matthews, no one around him. Misses, and he wants that one back. Now here's Freak.
Move the ball and stick it
The
to
three. Parsons with the rebound. Parsons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barea kicks to Powell. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Powell's got 6 in the quarter.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Dallas shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Pass to Barea. Lots of room. Utah with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Freak. The Jazz again can't hit it. Dallas shooting in this game 45%. Parsons outside. Stolen by Exum. From 10 feet out. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
The Jazz shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. And it's Jeter missing. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark, an all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
A nice shot by Barea.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Jeter kicks to Withy. Dishes to Jeter. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and Utah again with the bucket.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Powell, that's good.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline.
All right, now.
Doris?
What's up, girl?
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Yeah, I think it's up there for sure. I don't think I've had many other games where I've been this effective on the offensive end. There might have been a few where I've had a more complete game, but this is probably the most best offensive game I've had so far, for sure.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.